This is for the person who feels like you've lost your worth. It may be something you did or failed to do, or something that just happened to you, but whatever it was, you're missing the truth that nothing can ever devalue you. And let me show you what I mean. This is not just any old $10 bill. This bill won the International Banknote of the Year Design Award, the best in the world. And yes, it is Canadian. Now this is a $10 bill from my grandma's old hoard of emergency cash. Let's say that I wanted to purchase an item for $9.96. Which bill could I use to purchase this? Well, this award-winning bill puts this old thing to shame, so if this is worth $10, there's no way the cash from my grandma's old stash could ever be worth the same. You don't agree? Let me make this easier for you to see. Now you can't tell me that this crunched up, messed up old $10 bill is worth as much as this. It can't be worth more than, I don't know, maybe 6? Okay, maybe 7. Well, surely no more than 8. It can't even compare in its old crumpled state. I mean, it's a mess. This one's hot off the press. It's been voted the best. It's obviously worth more than all of the rest. Or is it? The truth is, this old $10 bill is worth the exact same amount as this. How is that possible? Because its worth isn't tied to external things, and even in its sad state, it's still fit for a king. Its value doesn't change just because it was tossed down, beaten, torn, abandoned, crushed into the ground, and neither does yours.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough.
Look around. Nick Vujicic was born without limbs, and though his future looked grim, it never defined him.
Every single lie it tells me I will never measure up.
Living in faith that he's worthy of love, he motivates thousands to rise above. Amy Purdy's life was great, a normal girl in a perfect state until she lost both of her legs. But her worth never changed. Her heart stayed the same. Her infinite value will always remain.
Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know.
Now she travels the world. She's danced with the stars, inspiring others to see who they are. Tererai Trent was born into poverty, married off to a man she never wanted to be, mother to not one child but 3 before the age of 18, and still never lost sight of her dreams. She didn't know her own worth, because women and girls in her day and her place were not given the space to so much as hope for a change. Until one woman said, "I believe in you, I believe in your dreams," and it lit the spark that would set her and her nation free.
And I believe, oh I believe, what you say of me. Oh I believe.
This pure crystal glass has never been used. It just sits on a shelf hidden from view, lined with dust and old residue, until one day someone takes it out to see just what it's got. Not knowing what a crystal glass is for, tries to use it as a pot. A job it fails miserably, so out the door it goes. In a box of odds and ends with some cheap old ragged clothes, that crystal of tremendous worth is simply tossed aside, like those of us who've dared to dream and shared our hearts or tried, until somebody called us out, said, "You're unqualified." But wait, that voice has no authority over the person you were born to be. See, someone made these things, and he says this is what they're worth. Now their value can't be changed by anyone on earth who uses them ungraciously or said, "Here's what you're meant to be," or trades them off for something else that's far below their worth. And the same is true of you, my friend, a treasure on this earth. No circumstance can undermine the greatness of your worth. Whether born into wealth or you live in a shack and carry the weight of the world on your back, whether you were the one chosen first or last when picking teams for sports, there's something you've compared and always come up short. Me? I dreamed of being a social butterfly, but no matter how I'd try, I was desperately shy. I was lonely and I couldn't seem to find a friend, and it occurred to me, if this is life, well, it may as well end. Because if God is the potter and we are the clay, you see, it felt like he lovingly crafted everyone else and saved the scrap bits for me. And when I thought of the life I wanted to have, I didn't think I had a choice. I wished I had a way with words, but that was absurd. Felt like I'd never have a voice. Until one day, everything started to change, when I realized that we're all sort of the same. See, it's not someone's fame that sets them apart. It's not in your works, it's built into your heart. So you don't have to wait. You don't have to change. You're already worthy of love, of beauty, of greatness today. And even if others have pushed you away, you have a heart that's worth seeking out for days, even in its imperfect state of disarray. So don't let the world slap a price tag on you. Your worth cannot be spent. It cannot be earned. It's infinitely greater than the human mind can discern, and that's the truth. But the outcome of your life, of what you choose, create, receive, is only in proportion to the worth that you believe.